Yo, 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 it's it's Marlon Sanders here coming at you with another Marlon's Marketing Minute newsletter. Today we're talking about the ultimate sales machine. Do you have the ultimate? Do you have the profitable? Do you have the anemic, or do you have the non-existent? What are the elements of it? How do you create it? How do you make the thing happen? More of that coming up. Cue it! Alright, I'm back. The ultimate sales machine. Do you have the ultimate? Do you have the profitable, the anemic, or do you have the non-existent sales machine? That's what we're talking about today in Marlon's Marketing Minute online freaking newsletter. Now, if you want to see me do a PDF of this and get a PDF of it each week for some extra money like $10 a month, I'm willing to do it if I got like 100 people, 50, 100 people that want it. Post in comments. If you want it, if you don't post it and you don't want it, I ain't going to do it. Okay, the ultimate sales machine. There's lots of interesting things in today's issue. For example, I'm talking about the law of supply and demand, underserved and overserved markets. Absolutely positively critical thing to talk about. I'm considering a new indoctrination training for you to help you along with this. For those of you who have Red Factor, I reference that. You may or may not have it, but if you're an older customer, you probably have it. It's module 1. It's where I tell you, it's a critical thing to understand. Now, there's 3 parts of your ultimate sales machine. Number 1, you have steady, consistent, predictable lead flow. Those are opt-ins or buyers of what we call low ticket or front-end products. These are the initial sales. The price point of that depends on your business. It could be $7, $10 in your typical online marketing info product business. In other businesses, it may be a low ticket sale, maybe $500. Really depends on the market and the business, right? But you got to have that steady front end, whether it's opt-ins, whether it's sales. I also tell you an interesting thing about my friend Matt Basak, who's actually going to only sales for the front end, and it's an interesting thing. Now, number 2 is you got to have what we call the WSMS website marketing system, which is based on your KSM, KSL, killer sales letter, killer sales message. What I'm saying is you got to take the leads and turn them into buyers, into customers, into sales, right? And you need a system for doing that. Now, it's either anemic where it happens but not very often, it's profitable where it happens sporadically, or it's ultimate like boom, 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 like clockwork. That's why we call it cash like clockwork, baby. Now, number 3 is what we call the BERC, back end repeat cycle. And this is, I really talk about why this terminology, why the wording, why do I not just call it the back end, which is Jay Abraham years ago, 1989, called it front end, back end, and everybody started using that terminology, including yours truly, but I like to define it more carefully, and you'll see why I call it the BERC and not just the BE. Now, if all this terminology is new to you and you don't get it, get in the groove with these terms, get Marlonized, and you can do that by going to amazingformula.com and snagging Amazing Formula, or if you just want the video version, marlonsanders.com/success, and that'll get you up to speed on all terminology. But anyway, it's a great issue today, laying out and really spelling out your sales machine, because everything you do online depends on your sales machine. I also have an interesting opinion today about the pitch. It's politically incorrect. It's not sanitized. People don't like the term, but it really is the pitch. But I usually call it the KSM, KSL, killer sales message, just because people get turned off by the word pitch. But it's a pitch. Don't care if you like it or not. Don't care if you like the term or not. We can sanitize it. We can make it up. We can put lipstick on it. We can call it other things. At the end of the day, baby, it is a pitch. But I call it the KSM, so I ain't got to deal with all the people going, well, I don't want to do a pitch. I don't want to pitch no one. I don't like to be pitched. But anyway, whatever. Hey, it's a great freaking issue. Go ahead, read it. Let me hear your comments. Let me hear your thoughts. Maybe you thought it sucked. Maybe you think it's the worst newsletter in the history of the freaking world. Maybe you thought it was absolute genius and brilliant. Either way, go ahead and post it down there and comment. Spread it, share it, Facebook, like it, linked in it, stumble it, buffer it, do all of those things to it. Thank you for for reading. Thank you for absorbing the ideas, the information, and for taking things to the next level. This is Marlon Sanders, the king of step-by-step internet marketing. If you are not a subscriber, over on the right-hand side, if you are on my blog at marlonsanders.com, you are going to see a little box where you can put in that little email address of yours, and then you'll get updates on videos, blog posts, and my newsletter. Marlon Sanders, I'm out.